Hey, what's up, guys? Shaxy0590 here. Doing my deck profile just so you guys don't get upset that I'm not doing these. So, this week is Francis.
Hello.
Francis is running Gravekeepers, and it's a good change because of the fact that Absolute Power Force has got Gravekeeper support. So, what's the main goal of the Gravekeepers for this deck?
It's mostly to go against the meta right now, which are zombies and lightsworns and a couple of blackwings. This deck has been tested pretty well actually against all three deck types.
Yes. Okay, so here we go.
Alright.
I'll explain them too.
Alright, leading off the Gravekeepers are 3 copies of Gravekeepers Assailant for main beat sticks. And as an added bonus, it can also switch monsters from attack to defense or defense to attack. So that means you can easily attack a blackwing or a light monster without fearing an honest complete, as long as you have Necrovalor. Alright.
So a good bonus there.
Next one's 3 copies of Gravekeepers Commandants.
Uh-huh.
Getting Necrovalor to your hand as soon as possible is always the big focus on this deck, and the 3 Commandants pretty much function as that. In addition, you can also recycle them with another card in my deck, so you can easily get all 3 of your Necrovalors in one go. I forgot, this is also the most powerful Gravekeeper I have on the deck, with 600 attack, which gets boosted to 21.
One is... So, yeah.
Next one is the Backbone deck. 3 copies of Gravekeeper Spy. Let's see here.
It gets you many options.
It pretty much gets you every single Gravekeepers you need in the deck, except for Commander, but you usually want that in your hand anyway. And with Necrovalor, he gets pretty big with his 2500 defense. It's always fun because, especially when they ram into you during the damage type, you can special summon something without fearing a bottomless or pressure.
Flip and swish. That's basically how it works. Very
Alright.
nice.
Leading off doubles are 2 copies of Kai's the Shadow Monarchs. No, not really. With Gravekeeper Spy and Gravekeeper's Guard mostly sticking around after they attack, they generate really good fodder for Kai's. And to top of that, Kai's is a pretty good monster, being able to remove from play any threats that you have here in the opponent's side of the field, such as Stardust Dragon, which will prevent all your destruction with Descendant, or stall cards such as Level Limit Area B, Gravity Bind, or Sorcerer.
Gets around all the problems.
So it's pretty much probably the best. And also it's also Dark Frozen, which is why I run it over Rising. Next ones are one of the new cards in Absolute Power Force. 2 copies of Gravekeeper's Descendant. And from the short time I've been testing this, I love these guys.
It's so cool.
You can easily get them from a flip Spy. And you can easily, if you flip Spy during your turn, you can easily use that Spy as a tribute to destroy one of your monsters. I mean, opponent's cards on the field. And our last Gravekeepers are 2 copies of Gravekeeper's Guards. They're mostly here just to bounce synchros for synchro happy decks.
Has a good defense too.
So that means it's pretty bad against Blackwings with their, because it lets them use multiple whirlwinds. But it's pretty good against zombies since it easily bounces back their synchros like Brionac or Stardust Dragon. And it's another huge wall, I guess.
Has a good defense, so...
Yeah, it does. Just one
so it can get around all those big beaters.
Alright, 1 Blackwing Gilded Whirlwind. This also addresses the Stardust Dragons or any other large beast your opponent has. In addition to being Dark, level 3, which gives you access to Arcanine Magician, Blackwing's Dragon, or Blackwing Armor Master, as well as being able to swing over Stardust using its effect. I love this guy.
Gale's always nice.
Pretty much in every single
Gale is always nice.
And our last monster is the Sangan. So far I've been really iffy about this. I might replace it for the card on the field. But it helps. I guess it helps bring your Spy or Gale into your hand.
In case you have nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just basically a case and you have nothing.
Okay. As for the spells...
Kind of speed it up a little bit. I'm already at 5 minutes.
3 copies of Necrovalor. These are your main cards in the deck. They cock block every single thing that targets the graveyard or removing stuff from the graveyard. It's so good against Lightsworns, prevents their Luminas and Necro Gardeners. I love it against zombies, prevents their Magic Keys and their Zombie Masters, their Book of Moves, their pretty much everything. And I guess Blackwings get hurt by not being able to using Blizzard or use Volume. So it's a really good card.
And also stops Dad too.
Yeah,
it can stop Dad as well, because it can't target those monsters in the graveyard to destroy things.
Alright, 2 copies of Allure helps you speed through the deck, and with running 19 Dark Monsters, you pretty much find fodder for it, I guess. Since all those Assailants and extra guards in your hand.
No dead draw with Allure. Yeah. No dead draw with Allure.
2 copies of Book of Moon. These work both defensively against people who try to use synchros. You can easily Book of Moon one the tuner monster to prevent them from synchroing that turn, or you can use it on this flipped up Spire Guard in order as a
get another one. Get a new monster that way.
Yeah.
Or bounce something. Whatever.
Right.
Nice.
There's 2 more cards. 2 copies of Gravekeepers Steel.
This is a new one.
This is pretty much salvage for Gravekeepers, and it allows you to use up your spent spies, spent descendants, spent guards, spent
pretty much anything.
Spent every single Gravekeeper.
Pretty much anything. Yeah.
And the best part of it is not only is it +1, it's also not negated by Necroval.
Which is a good thing. It's a very good thing.
2 copies of Royal Tribute. Now I really want
I
to
hate
have
that
3
card.
copies of this deck because I love this
Oh,
card.
I hate that card. That's the worst.
It essentially turns a 2-card combo into like almost a loss to your opponent by using Necro Valley or commanding. And then if you pop this, you have to discard all their monsters up to their graveyard. And since Necro Valley is on the field, they can't get them back.
They can't get them back.
It
Exactly.
also
Lightsworns hate that.
It also has a bonus of allowing you to look at your opponent's hand. And since you're probably going to be setting all your spells and traps before you use this card, you'll be able to see their hand, but they won't be able to see what you have set it. I'm still looking for 3 copies when I do 3 copies of it. Probably overstaying that. 1 Brain Control, I run Gale, since that pretty much allows you to run Brain Control. Plus it's also a good card. You can easily use it